No.
Oh! You silly cow, I nearly dropped it.
Nearly dropped it in at the pawnbroker's along with the other 3.
You think I was going to pawn them?
Weren't ya?
No. I was taking them to Sotheby's.
I don't suppose the fact that they ain't yours would have stopped ya.
They are mine. Well, yours are mine. Family heirloom. Oh, come on, Trace, be reasonable. You want to make a go of this cleaning business, didn't you?
Maids of Honour was my idea, if you remember rightly.
My idea?
No, it wasn't. It can't have been.
And why not?
Because it involves careful planning, determination and hard work. They are not things you're good at. What you're good at is eating and lying down.
Excuse me? I was under the doctor. I was allergic. If you was allergic, you'd want to lie down.
I wouldn't want to lie down with a deep Pan American hot large chips, curry sauce and a frozen Mars bar.
They were on my diet sheet. I was just mixing and matching. Anyway, it was comfort eating.
Not for anyone damn wind it wasn't. Anyway, these are Aunt Sylvie's. Put them away. They're not going under the hammer.
We never use them. They've been in a cupboard since Aunt Sylvie passed on. She kept them in a cupboard. They probably never even had their bottoms wet.
More than can be said for some.
Your point?
Sentimental value. Sharon, some families have an oil painting or a bit of a sculpture. Some have a silver service. Some have a what's name you write on when the flap comes down. We've got a set of genuine Victorian goblets and they're not going to the sale room.
You see genuine Victorian goblets. I see industrial polishers. I see a small fleet of bagless vacs. Why do they call them goblets? Did people used to...
No. That was a spittoon. Now give us it here.
No, we need the money.
Come on.
No.
Give me it. Anyway, we ain't going to raise the kind of money we need flogging off domestic bits and pieces. Not unless the previous owners have left a Rembrandt in the attic.
How would they get a piano up there?
Oh, very tasteful. How on earth did they happen to be in your possession?
Do you like them, Dor? We've got 4.
Well, I'm more of a façon de Venise person, Sharon. Surely you can see that.
Back on what?
£20 glass.
They're not glasses, they're goblets. 50.
As someone who thinks that Chippendale drawers is another name for a posing pouch, you are the last person to judge antiques. 30, last offer.
They're not for sale. And you've got no pride.
Fat lot of use pride is when you get to the checkout with a trolley full of gear and they go to swipe your card and it says no chance, and some bloke in a nylon shirt wheels off your trolley and you're running after him shouting, could I just have the Always and the Tandoori selection?
I think I'll put these somewhere safe.
31.
35.
32 and a half.
If you're going to get through 12 strong lagers in an evening, I'll have a bottle bank put in the garden. Brown glass, green glass, clear glass, lazy mare's empties. Dustpan, brush, now. And mind the glasses.
Goblets.
There's something wrong, Tracy. I can see it in your expression. It's a sort of I'm a middle-aged mother-to-be with no visible means of support and a husband who can't stay out of jail sort of expression. Quite common, really.
So's the ageing type with crow's feet who failed the pencil test look.
And my husband left me for a woman that owns a blender and shops at C&A look.
Sharon's right, though. I mean, we're never going to get the maids of Honour shaking and vacuuming without a cash flow.
Well, how much do you need?
Oh, I'm right, am I? Well, that's good to hear. A moment ago, I was a heartless, lager-swilling cow who wanted to put Memory Lane up for development.
What's the ballpark figure?
You are a heartless lager-swilling cow, but we do need an injection of capital.
How big an injection?
So where's it coming from?
Well,
You expect me to stand on a corner in fishnets and Lorix swinging me handbag?
OK, so you're not interested. Forget I ever made you the offer.
No, thanks. I don't fancy going to buy a turbocharged floor buffer with a wheelbarrow full of small change. What offer?
Door, hang on! Door!
What offer?
How much?
How much do you need?
Lots. How much have you got?
Well, I've just come into a small amount of money and I'm looking for a suitable investment.
How small?
Not that small.
Well, go on.
On the big side of small. Biggish. Quite big.
Is it legit?
I resent that. Every penny I ever spent came to me by hard work.
Every penny you ever spent, you got by being married to Marcus.
Exactly, hard work.
So where did this nest egg come from?
Well, before I left Chigwell, I took some of Marcus's documents to be photocopied. Lots of documents, actually. Everything I could lay my hands on. I found an offshore account I hadn't spotted before.
So the money's not legit then?
I didn't nick it, you didn't nick it, she didn't nick it. It's legit. How much?
Enough to cover the maids of Ongar with a little left over for essentials. Armani, De Beers, the Maldives.
She hasn't nicked it yet, but she's gonna nick it.
A woman on her own has to take her chances. My back is against the wall.
A familiar position.
Anyway, Marcus wants me to have it. He said, I realise I am the erring party. I have deceived you for years with someone from planet Draylon. Take the money, empty the account. It's yours.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He accused me of serial infidelity.
Cereal makes the Archers look like a newsflash.
Still, it was generous of him.
Well, yes and no. I threatened to send an anonymous letter to the Inland Revenue.
So how much were you thinking of, Dorian?
And what sort of interest rate?
A loan? No, I wasn't thinking of a loan, Tracy. I was thinking more of a direct involvement.
Bucket of suds and a stiff brush. Can't see her down on her hands and knees with a smile on her face.
No? Many have.
I was thinking more Maids of Ongar, PLC, Chief Exec, D. Green.
You're joking. You want the profit without any of the graft.
Whose money is it? I am looking for an investment opportunity, not a job as a skivvy. There are others who wouldn't sneer at the offer of a cash injection. You need a figurehead.
If I remember rightly, a figurehead hangs off the front end of a boat showing her threepenny bits. Not quite the image we're looking for.
Tracy, what others, Dor?
I mean a little frock shop. Designer samples. Ethnic jewellery as a sideline. Potential gold mine. Hainault Parade, eager for a sponsor.
Hang about, Dor. We haven't said no, have we, Tracy?
Yes. No.
Tracy, you're looking a gift horse in the mouth. Nothing personal, Dor.
What's the matter, Tracy? My money not good enough for you?
It's not the money, Dor. It's you. We want to run our business our way. No interfering.
What makes you think I would interfere?
Dorian, there are only two things you're famous for. And the second one is poking your nose in.
It was a genuine suggestion made in the spirit of friendship. If you choose to reject it, my response can only be to withdraw the offer while maintaining a civilised and tolerant attitude.
You made a big mistake, Tracy. Rule number one, when you're totally Boracic and someone offers to lend you money, try not to get on their Bristols.
Do you really want Dorian for our boss?
Well, since you ask, I'd sooner be Noel Edmonds' sex slave. It was a good offer, Trace. Where else are we going to go for the money?
We're a small business. We need a start-up loan. Where does anyone else go to get money? We'll go to the bank.
OK.
Hello? I'd like to make an appointment with your small businesses manager. Stubbs. Ms. Yeah, OK, that'll be fine. Thank you. Tracy Stubbs and Sharon Theodopolopoulos. Theo? Yes. Doppo? Yes. Lopo? Yes. Doz. Ms. No, not Theodopolopoulos, Ms. Ms. Yeah, OK then. Right. See you then. Bye.
I'm ready.
Have a seat. I'm Martin Mann. Which Muzz are you?
Stubbs.
So you're Muzz Theodopolopoulos.
Yes, that's right.
And how can I help you?
We've had a vision, Mr. Mann. It's a vision of two women with ambition, assertiveness, and a bloody great tub of carpet shampoo. We'll do houses, we'll do offices, we'll do banks, we'll offer competitive rates, we'll pay our workers a fair wage, we'll cut corners, we'll plough the profits back, we'll give the best service, because we are determined to make it work, Mr. Mann. We just need a helping hand, a leg over. A leg up. A leg up, a bit of a foothold.
We also need some dosh, Mr. Mann.
We're not asking you to speculate. We're not asking you to take a risk. This is a sure thing, Mr. Mann. A small business that one day will be a big business. A stake in the future. We're not asking for a bed of roses. We're just asking you to give us a chance. What do you say, Mr. Mann?
Well, as you know, we're a listening bank that likes to say yes.
Great.
Oh, we like to say yes to new ideas, yes to enterprising people, yes to initiative.
Oh, fabulous.
However, I'm afraid it's our policy always to say no to the wives of men who run into our bank waving a sawn-off shotgun and yelling, "Hand over the money, you rat-faced bastard." I was that rat-faced bastard.
I take it that's a no, Mr. Mann. I'm not asking her, you ask her.
It was you that stuck your fingers up at her money.
I was being cautious.
Cautious. Slap in the face with a wet fish, I'd say. Poke in the eye with a sharp stick, I'd say. Cutting your nose to
Yeah, I
spite...
think we get the picture.
You'll have to apologise. Apologise, grovel, beg, roll over and show her your washing.
Look, and what are you going to do when she's round morning, noon and night telling us how to run our business?
Rough guess? Tell her to shut her gob.
Tracy, tell me why you came round.
You see, the thing is, Dot...
Yes, Tracy.
Well, you see, Dot, we...
Sorry, Tracy, I can't quite hear you.
Look, Dorian, I might have been a bit
No,
hasty.
Tracy, you'll have to speak up a little. The noise of the machine is drowning you out.
She says she's sorry if she was rude, and we'd both like to take advantage of your kind offer.
Partnership basis?
Partnership basis.
Full consultation rights?
Full consultation rights.
Name on the note paper?
Partnership basis, full consultation rights, name on the note paper. And no bloody interfering.
Thanks for the offer. But how do I know Maids of Ongar would be a worthwhile investment? I've just received a very interesting and well-thought-out prospectus from Sample This. Remember the little dress shop I mentioned?
Could be any old rubbish.
It could be my second cousin's daughter, Crystal, and her friend who used to cut for Vivian Westwood.
So you know us, Dor.
Precisely. I think I need some convincing evidence. After all, it won't be just my money I'll be bringing to the venture.
No, it's Marcus's.
It would be a certain touch of class with my background, my standing, my... how shall I put it? My accent. Well, you'd be clearing away the Royal Worcester and putting smoked salmon into cling film, not standing up to your ankles in sweet sherry and coronation chicken.
Come on, Dor. We were wrong. We need you. Your cash, our labour, joint management. What do you say?
I say impress me. I say make me believe. I say maybe tomorrow afternoon, 3:30 at the Millstream Hotel. I say shut the door on the way out.
Yeah, this hotel. Isn't this where Dora had some bloke or another?
Probably.
Yeah, she pulled the catering manager, got the full silver service. Now, apparently the staff had to wear formal dress the whole time.
Do they?
Well, she said he had a stiff dicky.
Come on then. Something tells me we're not just here for afternoon tea and scones.
Oh, punctual. Good start. This is Peter, friend of mine. He is the ultimate opinion.
Yeah? So tell us then, Peter. How did she do on a scale of 1 to 10?
Opinion about what, Dor?
Here is the test, and here is the judge. Get this cleaned up to Peter's professional satisfaction, and I will know that Maids of Ongar is a worthwhile investment.
This is
Gotta
a
be
wind-up.
joking.
Your cash, our labour. Isn't that what you said? Right. Well, I've got some shopping to do. Interesting little place called Sample This. Peter and I will be back at 6 o'clock to check on your work. Come on, Peter. I'll buy you a drink. For old time's sake.
You'll need these. Security ID. And this. Checklist. Tables, chairs, cutlery, glasses. And etc.
No. No chance. She's only doing this out of spite. It's humiliating.
You're right, she is. But what do you suggest we do? Leg it and tell her to shove her money?
Definitely.
Oh, you've changed your tune. Who was it made me apologise?
This is different, Trace. This is a major league piss take.
You was right and I was wrong. We need Dorian. Without her investment, we're up the creek, no paddle. A hole in the boat and a shoal of piranha fish licking their chops. I want to make a go of this show. I've had enough of no money, no job, pinching from this one to pay that one. But we can do this. I want a bit of independence, a bit of self-respect.
If she does that, I'll chin her.
Come on, let's get going.
I'll have to leave you to it, Dorian. Sorry, I'm getting ready for a publisher's sales conference. Drunken brawls, bed hopping, possible drugs raid. Have a drink on the house.
Oh, OK, thanks. Peter, it was fun while it lasted.
It was, Dorian. Thanks.
And things are OK for you now, are they?
Yeah, fine. The fact is, I've just got engaged.
Oh, that's great. Who to?
Oh, you don't know her. She's, you know, someone my own age. Dorian, I didn't mean...
No. Well, I hope she's nice to you. You deserve it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you partially sighted or something?
Oh, look. Oh, charming.
I love being a bridesmaid. Here. Do you reckon they're full?
Gently. don't need all this. It's all supplied. A banqueting suite 2.
Banqueting suite? No, love, we're here to do the kitchens.
You're him indoors.
Yeah, that's us.
Well, banqueting suite 2 first, kitchen second.
How are you then? Is there a problem, Mrs. Featherstone?
Mrs. Featherstone.
Or?
I'm the deputy catering manager. My colleague here, Mrs. Gupta. I spoke to your people earlier today. It's on the job sheet. Banqueting suite 2, a priority. Must be finished by
5:30.
5:30.
It's another cock-up, lads. Banqueting suite 2 it is.
Whore.
So you say it?
Aunt Sylvie's goblets. What you got them out again for?
We're celebrating.
It's a bit early to celebrate, if you want my opinion.
I don't. We're getting sloshed on free champagne. Don't have to be a special occasion.
It's thieving.
It's paid for. The staff would have had them. Suits us though, doesn't it?
What does?
Drinking champagne. I mean, we'll be the bosses, won't we? You won't be able to go charring in your condition. Yeah, we'll have to hire a workforce. Stands to reason.
And what will your excuse be?
Executive delegation, Chase. That's where my talents lie. It's like we just done, isn't it? It's called job targeting.
Oh, I hope they'd finished before Dorian got back.
Dor said 6. We told them R5. Now, allowing for the fact there was 4 of them to 2 of us, and allowing for the fact that Dorian's never been shopping and got back on time, I reckon she'll walk in here with a great big grin on her face and say how impressed she was.
Well, I'm impressed.
Told you.
Everything up to scratch, was it, Dor?
Peter gave it an A1 rating, and, well, I must say I can't disagree with that.
Spick and span?
Absolutely.
Right as ninepence.
Definitely.
Clean as a new pin?
No doubt about it.
I bet it came as a surprise, your ex passing as A1.
So, come on, Dor. Equal partners, eh? You've seen what we can do.
I have, Sharon. I saw the banqueting hall before. I saw the banqueting hall after. I saw a gleam on the tables and a sparkle on the glassware. I saw the carpets shampooed and hoovered. I saw a hunky little man in a boiler suit who asked me if I was happy. I gave him a brief resume of my recent emotional ups and downs, but I don't think that's what he wanted to know. He wanted to know if I was happy with the job that he and his fellow workers had done on the banqueting hall. And would the manager be happy? And Mrs. Featherstone.
Oh.
Pardon?
Let me explain, Dor.
Go on, then.
There is a perfectly simple explanation. I have got an explanation. And it is perfectly simple.
Yes?
I'll explain, Dor. We conned those blokes into doing it, nicked half a dozen bottles of champagne, then shut off home. So now you know what you can do with your money, don't you?
Yes, I do, Tracy. Invested in the Maids of Honor.
But we pulled a flanker.
Initiative, Sharon. Very impressive.
We offloaded the job and scarpered.
Conservation of resources.
We stole the champagne.
Low cunning. The most important attribute to the successful businessman I knew. I could count on you for that. How did you smuggle it out, by the way?
Think Spider-Man.
So what's the deal, Dor? Partners?
Partners.
Partners.
So what about the little frock shop?
Did sound more your sort of thing, Dor. I mean, I've never really thought of you of a plunger and a damp squeegee.
No comment.
No, I decided it was an unattractive proposition. They were focusing more on the older end of the market.
Sounds right up your street, Dor. Street Dor!
Right, well, we'll have to recruit some help and find some permanent cleaning staff. We'll scour the neighbourhood. Scour the
We'll go to the job centre first thing Monday morning.
No need. I've already placed an ad.
Oh, have you?
Wanted. Workers, male or female, must be capable and willing. And good at cleaning, Dor.
Then there's the hardware. Oh, I love that word. That, polishers, sponges, mops, marigolds.
I know a warehouse that'll do us a really good deal.
I've got a catalogue. Special discount for new businesses.
Which we're not yet. A business, I mean.
All in hand. My accountant is forming a limited company for us. I've had the cards printed.
Yeah, I told you, she's taken over already.
What's this picture at the top?
That's our new logo. Crossed Hoover nozzles.
Oh, that's a relief.
What's happened to my mop and bucket design?
2 down market, Tracy.
Directors. Dorian Green, Tracy Stubbs, Sharon Theodopoulos. Why do I come last?
Alphabetical order, Sharon. It's democratic.
2 crossed over nozzles looking like willies. That ain't down market, is it?
Theodopoulos. F. F comes before G.
I love my mop and bucket design.
Well, at least your name ain't last, is
Oh,
it?
shut up, you two. We're going to make a great team. Your organisational skills, my flair and good tastes, and Sharon's ability to communicate with the most stupid members of the workforce. So, please, be upstanding. A toast. The Maids of Ongar.
The Maids of Ongar.